What's the other game that you've been playing?
Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Ooh.
It's getting some very mixed reports.
It is.
Hold on, let's just go around. How you finished it, Dylan?
Yes, I have finished it.
Have you finished it,
I'm
Mitchell?
level 22.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Nice.
How far are you into it?
I just breached a hole in the wall with the laser.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. So you've done Brother 1?
Spoilers.
I'm attacking Brother 2 because I'm not doing it in order.
Literally.
Oh, okay, because you don't have to do it.
I don't really have to do it in order, but
But they're
I
both
realized,
level 20.
Literally, once you do Brother 1, 2, and 3, you do one more raid mission and it's over.
Yeah, I thought so.
So
Yeah.
you want to be around level 37 or whatever when you go on the last thing. But
So I'm
okay,
like,
you know what? We're
about
jumping.
3.5 hours in. So
I'm
how long
about
do you think you've
0
played?
hours in.
I might give it my run through because I've finished it. If you
Yeah, no spoilers though. Like we're
No,
not.
that's fine. Yeah,
like,
no,
no,
there's-
no spoilers.
You know what?
Because I'm actually,
Go on.
I'm actually enjoying myself.
Like, I didn't hate it as well.
I want to hear your opinion.
I was a little bit-
but
I was turned off by all of the reviews of people coming out and saying,
yeah,
it's bad.
I'm gonna review Blackout because I want to review it on my channel. So
Yeah, true.
I'm not watching any.
Definitely the
reviews.
smart thing to do
Fickle.
because I think you'll come out with some pretty interesting observations from that.
Hmm.
But honestly, I could not get away from the way that the game was designed as a co-op game. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember I came into this game fresh
just
off
played,
the Colossus,
yeah.
like New Colossus, and that was great. I really enjoyed it. But
Do you think if this wasn't a Wolfenstein game, that it would be getting higher praise?
no.
probably, but I think we need to keep in mind this is a yearly, like this is a little teaser game. This is one of the games that's like, stay busy with this for this
like a
year.
standalone
We're going to come
expansion,
at you
yeah.
with a big one next year. You know what I mean? Like they even tease it at the end of Youngblood
Yeah.
as the next project. And I reckon, you know, the TikTok cycle for some of these big series, like they just released New Colossus, wasn't it last year? Was it the year before?
I think it might have been 2017.
I think it was the year before.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I feel like it's been a
I'm
I just
not
feel
sure
like
though,
it's-
but
I feel like it's there to keep us warm for the next one.
Yeah,
that's
it's
coming,
like a- it's
because
like
it's really not a full Wolfenstein
a
game.
standalone expansion. I
Hence
guess
why
that's
it's
why it's
cheaper.
$50 over here.
Yeah.
Um.
As opposed to 80, like a brand new game would be here in
Yeah.
Oz. So.
Yeah.
It did come out in 2017 in October.
There you go.
Yeah.
there
Right.
you go.
Well. Yeah. I think because I'm guessing in the other Wolfenstein games is very linear, right?
It is, yeah.
And this is like it reminds me heaps of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and I love that game. This is obviously very different, but it has many similarities, like the verticality and the way buildings and stuff work, and how there's like you go to different places on the metro and stuff. It's heaps like Prague in Deus Ex, and I'm actually enjoying the shit out of it at the moment. There are a few things that I'm like about, but yeah, I think like the combat is pretty fun.
tight,
Like it's
yeah.
rock solid. Like the
wouldn't have-
gunplay is fun, but
I wouldn't have finished it if I didn't enjoy the
Yeah,
gameplay
yeah.
loop, right?
Yeah.
Because it is good and it is addictive as well.
yeah. I think the fact that it's like they've gone down the like level based road, it's
That's it,
obviously
dude.
putting a lot of people off.
A lot of people are saying that like there's no need to put a level system inside of a first-person single-player game. Well, this is co-op, granted, but the lineage of Wolfenstein is a single-player game.
Yeah.
So it ends up feeling like Destiny because you get mission structures where it sends you to the same locations to do very similar things in a slightly different way, just from different NPCs that have assigned you that mission.
Yeah.
And that's nothing along the lines of the older games because you would go to a location, experience it, move on to the next thing. And often it would be broken up by these awesome cinematics that had characters that you actually cared about.
Yeah.
But in this game, you've got BJ Blazkowicz's daughters, which end up talking like frat bros the whole way through.
Yeah,
And their
it's a bit
dialogue
grating.
is so grating. And then they end up being like, I love you, sis. And they're like, you're such a badass, sis. Love you. And it's like, oh, shut the up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just, it
Yeah,
it doesn't
they don't seem to
match
have
the-
like
chemistry.
emotion. Like their whole emotion is just them being like bros.
Exactly.
And obviously they're not bros, but like, you know, that bro way of speaking to
Mentality,
each other.
yeah.
And like, I don't know, I find it grating, but I kind of like the idea that of like what they're doing, you know, they're searching for BJ or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But I think with the whole level cap thing, it's like, or level
gating.
yeah, that again reminds me of immersive sims. Like like Deus Ex, like Dishonored, where, you know, some areas will be harder than others if you haven't leveled up. Like, Deus Ex is not quite like that, but I don't know.
I know what you mean, but that's like not Wolfenstein.
That's what I mean. Like, I guess I have no preconceptions because I haven't played any of the other ones.
Right.
And as soon as I finish this, I want to play New Colossus.
Oh. Well, actually, start with the New Order.
I might play the New Order first.
Because it does follow on story-wise.
Yeah. Just to kind of compare, because I'm kind of enjoying it, but I do see where like some people may have like that's not Wolfenstein in their mind, whereas I'm not getting that. Mitch, what are you seem pretty cold on it.
I'm getting bored.
What like
I'm nearly done.
Like
hey?
I'm getting bored. Like I'll play it for a little bit, and it's feeling repetitive, man. I'm going to an area, I'm killing these people. I ran against enemies I wasn't even supposed to be meeting yet. Like they got skulls next to the name. I gunned them down in 2 seconds.
I found some enemies have skulls.
They're meant to be super hard, but I'm gunning them down like it's no problem.
I actually noticed that.
What's up with that?
I did one of those underground bunkers,
exactly. So
and they're like there's skull enemies in there, but you can still kill them.
So
I don't know if it's like
that's
meant to be like a mini boss.
They're just
what's the point of having level cap there if they're going to be pretty much almost the same all the way throughout?
That's what I mean. The inconsistency of the levels is really annoying because I was thinking that if I grind some levels here, I'll get back to this area and I can fucking smash these clowns. But it doesn't work like that. Whenever you level up, they level up.
Yeah, because they don't have a number next to them.
Exactly. And the issue is that like they respawn like in Destiny, but they do it so
annoying. I like walked into a building. I was like, I'm going the wrong way. Walked out, and everyone had respawned.
Everyone had come back, and it de-incentivizes you to kill Nazis in a game about murdering Nazis. It de-incentivizes you to kill Nazis because it's more work. You have to kill them all. There's no loot for killing all of them, and you run away and you come back, and suddenly they're all back. What's the point of killing them in the first place?
How dare you explore somewhere? Like,
exactly. And you think on... Oh, sorry, bitch.
No, sorry, you keep going.
I'm on my soapbox now. You got me going. Like, do you have something to say before I go on a little rant?
I'm still... Like, I'm
torn.
I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of... Sorry, am I being out loud and just gunning everything down, or am I trying to be stealthy here? What do you want me to do? Like, I have the option to do both, but... I feel the way the game's meant to be played, I don't know where I'm meant to be with it all.
Well, it's meant to be up to you.
It's near impossible to be stealthy though.
Like, without the cloak, that is.
I feel like it's impossible to do one or the other.
Yeah, but not like...
You gotta upgrade it before it's decent.
Yeah,
Like they're trying to get you to be stealthy, but it's too hard.
I feel like
but
that's...
they want you to be stealthy.
No, Wolfenstein is very much designed in a way that you can play it how you want. And there's two ways to play it how you want, and that's stealthy or guns blazing. So you can do either.
It doesn't feel that way. Is what I'm trying to say.
I played the game majority guns blazing.
I feel like, I use stealth sometimes to take out a couple of enemies, but once my gun starts firing, it's like, I'm just
it felt annoying though for me to go guns blazing, which is I like the way that I usually am that way. I don't really like to be stealthy because I have to think. I don't want to think. I just want to gun things down.
And I think that's where
brain.
Arkane's
influence.
DNA comes into it, is like the ability to go... Like, even though you said it's kind of how Wolfenstein is anyway, but like having those open-ended areas where you can I can jump up there and go through this building and then I can sneak up to them that way. And like, that is full in, as far as I can see, that's Arkane's kind of input to like the level design. And I kind of like that sort of game. So I'm not hating it yet. But again, like I said, I'm up to Brother 1. So I'm not even like... I've just been running around doing side missions and doing underground stuff.
Have you been playing it solo?
Yeah.
With
AI.
like with an AI.
You
don't
can't
have a choice.
I mean,
not
like,
be...
are you using an AI or is someone joining you?
No, I'm playing on my own. Like private match.
Okay.
I f***ing don't want to play with them.
I was playing with randos.
Tash and I are probably going to play it because I've installed it on both consoles, but...
I played with randos for a little bit until they pissed me off, and then as soon as I needed to do something that required them and they weren't playing ball, kick player. And I just
literally, if you're the host, can you just kick them?
Because they're better than AI, but it's like as soon as they're not valuable to me anymore, goodbye. Like,
I mean, AI's... I'll give the props to the AI. They revive you like that.
Not always, man.
Really?
Not always.
I had no issues with
The
it
dude from
so far.
Skill Up in his review, here he got to the last boss, and the last boss is f***ing hard.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, he died, so he didn't really finish the game. But the point was that his AI
saw
didn't
his
revive him.
tweet, actually. Yeah, right.
Didn't revive him at all. And he's like, "That's it. This game, I'm done." And then for his stream, he went and watched the final cutscene on YouTube, just so he can watch how it ended with his viewers.
I actually heard, like, the most that I've heard about this game was that people absolutely hated the final boss, and they were like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not finishing this
What's
game."
with developers
It is
not being able to do a good
and
final
not
boss?
satisfying.
Like, that's so stupid.
Because this guy, the villain, comes out of nowhere, and again, no spoilers. He comes out of nowhere, and you're like, "Oh, he's the bad guy. Okay, I'm gonna feel bad about him. Now I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Cool."
Actually-
and you don't feel anything when he dies.
Yeah, that's one thing
no character
I was
building.
going to mention is like this. Sorry,
I was just going to finish this real quick. In the previous games, they built up over 2 games the bad,
Frau.
Frau
Engel.
Engel. Yeah. And she was an amazing character,
Yeah.
really well done, really well played. And when you got her, it felt good.
Yeah.
This guy, who the cares? Like,
Yeah,
Literally, I don't know. There's nothing. I know that's why we're trying to figure out what happened to Dad and who took him,
Yeah.
what happened, but
that's kind of cool. The
there's
reason
no
it's really
hints. There's no hints to say who it is.
Yeah, there's no like foreshadowing the enemy. Actually, that's a really good
It's
point.
the
That's like
faceless
I'm
bad guy.
trying really
Nothing?
hard not to spoil it here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The thing is, the story, top to bottom, makes no f***ing sense. Because, I really don't want to spoil it. And I'm not going to spoil it.
yeah, please don't.
But once you finish the game, and I do suggest you finish it because you're nearly there, Mitch. But really, like you're gonna think, oh wait, he ended up there for this reason. Why are they in France? Why is this? And then you start to realize that there is no actual character motivation for any of the game.
In the Game Informer, review or the discussion they had on their podcast, the guy who reviewed it, and he gave it an 8.5, which is very
Pretty
high.
high.
And he's a huge fan of
Wait, for
Wolfenstein.
Which place?
Game Informer. And he's a huge fan of Wolfenstein, but he said like the start, there's no story, and the story's crap between the opening and the ending, pretty much.
But
you're
true.
Yeah,
when you-
which is what I'm
Wait,
kind of getting
what,
from.
What else is there other than between the opening and the
No,
ending?
literally,
there's
no
nothing
cutscenes.
between that. Like the opening's good, the ending's good. In the middle, there's no story.
Yeah, you
Like-
do get some cutscenes, but all of them are short and they're shit. You
Yeah,
don't
'cause
care.
I-
And it's
I
them
haven't
being
experienced
bros.
another cutscene
At the
since
start,
the beginning.
I was
There-
like,
there's-
"Oh, this
they're
is really
there.
cool!
Like,
Like
you'll get there.
full
You'll find-
story,
If you want to
cutscenes. Like that was really
in
cool."
Youngblood and New Colossus, or is that what
No,
you
I'm
mean?
talking about the start of
right.
Youngblood.
Yeah.
That was cool with like the family and
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was awesome. But yeah, now it's like nothing,
Oh,
and
that's it.
there
It's
is
just
no
gameplay.
motivation.
And the thing
How
that
long
pisses
is
me
it?
off is like, they say 30 hours. I spent probably 20 hours in total on it.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah, right,
You can
okay.
finish it in less than 10 hours. Like, if you do
Yeah, I'm like
first
28%
mission,
through, and it's
Brother
3.5
1,
hours.
Brother 2, Brother 3, Lab X, if you can do that,
Yeah,
you're done in a few hours.
because you level up really quick.
True. But
do.
Like I'm level 22 in 3.5 hours, which seems like
nuts, doesn't it?
Yeah, like I know it's not an RPG, but in a lot of RPGs, it's like, especially for the first maybe 15, 20 levels, it's like an hour per level.
Right.
You know, like something
Yeah.
like Skyrim or The Witcher or something.
Oh,
it's
fully.
like,
And you
you're-
earn them. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to really
earn
earn that.
them.
And you,
yeah.
with hours of your life.
Is it
So-
like a scale? Like the higher you get, the harder it is to get levels.
No,
Nope.
no. Oh, technically based off experience points, but it
But
scales
it keeps
too.
level.
But you're probably
Yeah.
getting more experience for
You
the
are, it
missions you're
scales.
doing.
yeah, but it
That's
doesn't
what I mean, yeah.
feel like it's taking longer or anything.
Not at all. Not at all.
And
And
let's
then
just-
when your missions, they deliver more XP anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
so it
feel
keeps equal.
You're always getting levels. You know what I mean?
And let's just talk about the fact that there are f***ing daily and weekly challenges. I just
And pay to win.
yeah, and
Not pay to win.
friggin' microtransactions. You know what? I didn't log into Bethesda Net,
Yeah.
and they don't show up. The f***ing store doesn't exist.
Good.
The gold
That's a
bars
life hack,
currency isn't there. Like the thing's there,
Yeah.
but when you go to buy like a skin or something, and they're cool. The weapon skins are cool. The outfit skins are awesome.
Yeah.
The
you've
the option isn't there to spend gold bars because I'm not signed in.
Actually, you know
They
what else?
won't spend real life money on in-game cosmetics in a single player.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's co-op, but it's still a single player
not the
game.
right type
It's
of
not-
co-op.
It's
Destiny,
not a
man.
No,
It's a-
exactly.
It's a story. It's, yeah.
I just
Feels
think
like all the mechanics of Destiny in a game that's meant to be a single player game, but yeah, co-op.
only
single player co-op, same f***ing thing. It doesn't need it. Like,
The fact that we can't define it means that it's not ill-made, but you know what I mean.
It doesn't
almost
fit.
fits categorization, you know? Like,
Yeah.
The only
I
other
completely
thing that I
agree.
actually did hear about this game is that someone, like, you know, you could glitch the currency and get all of it, and then Bethesda was like,
And they patched it.
No.
Yeah.
And they took it away, and they took it, like, they're like, oh, you've bought everything? No, we're taking that back off you. And
I
they
hate
just
that.
let it
and
go.
like, and you're banned for life.
Bethesda need to fucking calm their shit with
They're
their,
the worst.
their microtransactions.
Stick it in a game like that. That is actually disgusting.
They're getting like fucking Activision and EA level in the
Filth.
last
Yeah.
year or two.
Garbage.
It's
And they're bringing
terrible.
back like pay to win content in Fallout 76.
And they had that thing where you like have to sign into Bethesda Net for Doom 1.
Yeah, I had to do that because I, freshly made a Bethesda Net account because I'm an idiot and accidentally bought freaking Wolfenstein Youngblood on Bethesda.net.
Oh yeah.
Apparently you can do that.
Yeah.
And I had to sign into that when I got Doom 3 on the Switch.
Yeah.
No way around it. They got DRM in a Switch game.
Yeah.
Why would
They know I bought it.
And apparently online they were like, oh no, that's only meant to be there for like the Slayers Club. Well, it shouldn't do that. We're taking it out. And it's like, how do you that up? Like, have an option like, are you in the
Sure it
Slayers
did.
Club? Sign in instead of like, you have to have a Bethesda Net. That's
To play, yeah.
egregious.
I couldn't agree more.
If I'm playing a story game, wait, I've just got a question because I haven't played it at all. What the you mean there's dailies?
Yeah.
What the?
You know
It's like
what?
daily
What
challenge,
is
like
it?
kill like this many commanders
But
or
why?
There's one that's
Exactly.
What do I get for it?
XP.
Again, it's
But
And
what do I need
coins.
that
In-game
for? It's a story.
XP and
Exactly.
coins to buy cosmetics.
That's why it doesn't make any sense.
because
You
it's
know-
online.
you know
because
which-
it's a purely online sort of. That's the way they've intended to do it. Is it's all
In
online.
what should
it's
have
meant to
been
be
single
with
player.
because even when you play
person.
offline,
So it's
you
based
can't
on
pause it.
You
It's-
can't exactly. You can't pause the game.
like Dark Souls. So it's like you got to show off your outfit to the one person that's co-oping with you.
Yeah.
Literally.
The only time that's ever worked was Journey when you got the white cloak for being the good helper. That's the only time that's worked.
The thing is, like, so I mentioned this point to Dylan the other day where when I watched the trailer for E3, I saw 80s,
Yeah,
like,
synthwave.
vaporwave, synth, like,
Oh yeah.
it appealed to me in a very, that sense, the music, and I thought that's exactly what I was
They
going to get.
marketed it up.
Guns blazing, cowboy and yeehaw, this
You
stuff,
saw
and
that
just
there?
Yeah.
nothing.
No.
There is
I don't get
nothing.
shit like
that was
that at
just
all.
their advertising.
There is no
that was 100%
soundtrack
advertising.
Yeah, what's with
except
that?
for diegetic music found inside of radios and
Yeah.
things like that. And you know what? There are
it's not
original
80s?
tracks made for
Nope.
it. They are shit.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? There's a song that was for the end as well in the credits. I was like, here we go. They've obviously commissioned a decent 80s sound and track. Nah, trash. All throughout it, the actual soundtrack and the music as well, nothing near electronic, nothing near synthwave, vaporwave, outrun, none of that. It's just crappy electric guitar and like these really weird atmospheric sounds. I was not
Please,
about
we
it.
about to
And
hit
it-
them with some false advertisement.
And the last game I played was Doom, and as soon as this started, I was like, "This feels wrong." Everything in Doom is like around the music. Like the
Yeah.
music drives everything you do. And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be heaps cool. It's gonna be full like 80s." Like even the opening screen looks like a VHS, not like a VHS tape, but like that real grainy look
yeah.
to the menu.
Totally.
I was like, "That's awesome. This is
Streamlines
gonna
and
be
shit.
cool." Like. And nothing, no music. And I was like, what the f-? Also, I got this really weird audio glitch today where like all the sound was just cutting in and out and I had to quit to the main screen. Did you have that as
Yeah,
well?
that's
I've had
happened
what
to
the
me
f-?
as well.
Like, and there's also like audio settings where it's like, what audio settings do you want? It's like machine mix or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
none
like,
of that makes
this is the
sense.
way we want you to play the game, loud and proud or something. It's like, but what's the difference?
Yeah.
I changed it and I can't tell
There's
any
no
difference.
EQ slider. You don't
Where's
give me
the
information.
Where's the music in the back, like playing to the story that it's telling?
So I just thought of something
No.
too. You know how I mentioned before about wanting to do it stealthily? Well, okay. So if a guard turns around and looks at me directly in the eye and I want to stealthily execute him, I don't. I grab his gun, I put it in his face, I pull the trigger and I let everyone else around me what's going on. And it's the same fucking execution
yeah, every
every
time.
fucking time.
There's a few
And I'm
different
so
ones.
No, really?
Front on.
Front on, and
Nah.
I'm grabbing the gun and I'm putting it in his face and I'm pulling the trigger. That's all I ever do.
It's different for each gun that they have. But
Yeah,
you
okay,
still
right.
perform
It's
the
the
same
same-
for the one.
fucking
Yeah.
And
I
that
don't-
is
No, you're right,
exactly
though.
why I
It's
wanted that
repetitive.
game, because I saw in that trailer she's doing all kinds of cool different things, executing them multiple
did.
stabbing,
You
and shit
said
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted that. I didn't get that. And
Yeah,
that's
true.
pissed me off.
You can only do them from
He's
behind.
riled.
He stole my
so
soap.
fucking mad.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Yeah,
in
because
all,
you
what-
were hyped for this. Like,
He said exactly that.
Yeah.
All three of you were hyped.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, this
we're
is the
pretty keen.
first
Ultimately-
Wolfenstein I've bought, and like,
so
I will
fucking-
give it the credit that for one, I'm having fun, but also it was $50.
Yeah.
That's gives it some points in my book.
I think it was
but-
worth the money.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
think that the 45 that I spent on it was money well spent because I played it to completion.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. But ultimately, if you had asked me about a game that was set in Nazi-occupied Paris, where you played as the two daughters of B.J. Blazkowicz, like surrounded with a soundtrack of 80s music and vaporwave aspects of that, as well as operating out of a main base in the Paris catacombs,
which is cool.
on paper that sounds
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
And what you get
The
is a
delivery
bit
is
of a
garbo.
flat. Just basically a
Flat
flat
pancakes.
experience that you get where, even like it's pretty, it's beautiful, the gameplay is
yeah.
fun in a way.
The lighting
but
is really good at
it's
times as well.
really, it
I'm
hasn't
so-
hit the mark.
I'm so upset right now. I'm pissed off. Like, far out. It's...
You're like, I'm swearing off video games for life.
I,
He's like, I'm never
Just-
going back to a single player.
just...
like,
it's-
this is why I stayed away.
I just can't put it... I can't structurally put it into, like...
He has no words.
I have no words other than just utter garbage coming out of my mouth.
Go play
Still
the
big
previous
sigh.
Wolfensteins, and you'll probably
Yeah, I want to hear your
Probably feel
opinions.
better
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Like, I hope so. But just, yeah. Anyway.
All in all, it kind of sounds like it did have its ups and downs. I mean, I
hear
think,
a lot of downs.
Yeah, I am hearing a lot of negativity, but it's hard because it's one of those, like, I did have fun playing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, kept spending time on it. But,
Sure.
Elliot, do you agree with that? You're having fun
I'm
with that?
actually, having quite a bit of fun. I get the negatives on the whole, like, it doesn't feel like there's any motivation other than finding, obviously, BJ, but yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely going to finish it, though, so...
Fair call.
Going to do a review, baby.
I want to see what comes next from Machine Games, but I hope it doesn't get worse.
This was an excerpt from the weekly Spawn Respawn podcast. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the full episodes here on our YouTube channel or find us on iTunes, Spotify, and Podbean. Just search for Spawn Respawn. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like what we do, and follow us over on Twitter at Spawn Respawn PC to stay up to date with everything we're currently working on. Thanks for watching.